Good evening, Steve. Well, Warner is co-sponsoring a bill to provide greater legal protection for families like the one we're going to introduce you today who have been pursuing this treatment. Warner says he has been touched by these stories and he wants to make sure that other patients have that opportunity to see such tremendous progress from medical marijuana.
Open.
This dosage of medical cannabis oil has meant a world of difference to the Smith family.
I used to say she functions at a 2 to 4 year old level, and I'd have to say it's more like a 4 or 5 year old level.
Lisa Smith's 15-year-old daughter Haley has struggled with severe epilepsy since she was a baby. After gaining access to this oil over the past year, Lisa says Haley's seizures have been cut in half.
She's really come a long way, and so she's not just, I say she's not merely existing anymore. She's really living, and I think that's a blessing.
Over the past 2 General Assembly sessions, the Smith family and others have lobbied lawmakers for help. While Virginia law has changed to provide legal protection for these patients, they're still at risk of federal prosecution when crossing state lines to get the oil.
We're creative in the ways that we get the oil, and I think anyone would do so to help their children. They would go to whatever risk it takes.
Now, U.S. Senator Mark Warner of Virginia is co-sponsoring the Therapeutic Hemp Medical Access Act of 2015. Under this bill, cannabis oil that contains less than 0.3% THC would be exempt from a federal ban.
We ought to make it available, and this is actually a good news story where the state legislature and hopefully the Congress are going to do the right thing.
The Smiths say they are grateful to see support at the state and now increasingly at the federal level.
Here's this benign oil that has given her a better quality of life, made our family's life a lot better, and cognitively we've never seen such a growth in her development.
I hope that Virginia and the nation will move forward to make sure these parents can get access to this drug because it works for these kids.
And this year, Steve, state lawmakers approved the production and distribution of the oils right here in the Commonwealth. But at this time, the Board of Pharmacy is reviewing and setting up safety regulations. The General Assembly will need to take up the measure again next year for final approval.